A comment made by Governor Scott Walker is lighting a fire under the people trying to recall him from office. News 8's Pauline Lee joins us live in the studio with a closer look at what the governor said. Pauline?
Governor Walker told our sister station in Madison yesterday that the petitioners collecting signatures for the recall against him were being paid. The Wisconsin Democratic Party says the comment is completely false. Supporters of the efforts to recall Governor Scott Walker and Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish aren't happy.
His assertion's a lie. It's an absolute myth. This is a people-powered movement with tens of thousands of volunteers all over the state. He wants to create the impression that this isn't a rejection of his policies and his attack on working families in Wisconsin.
The Wisconsin Democratic Party is upset about a comment Governor Walker made to a Madison TV station Monday night about petitioners being paid to collect signatures.
But I've assumed all along that between activists and paid circulators, if they paid enough people, they'd ultimately be able to get that number.
On Tuesday, the governor was in La Crosse where he clarified his position. He says he was referring to a recall election in Ohio where some petitioners were paid. He also says if Wisconsin chooses to follow Ohio's lead, voters will likely be headed to the polls in the spring.
It's not a matter of pointing out whether that's good or bad, just saying, simply put, if they do that, whatever the combination is between activists, recall supporters, or paid circulators, to me that would be reasonable that they'd get enough signatures.
Having paid signatures is legal. Even so, the Democratic Party says payment isn't needed to get the signatures in Wisconsin.
To collect 540,208 valid signatures can't be done without a massive appetite for it. He is highly unpopular, and so people are signing the petition because they want to, and folks are circulating the petition because they want to.
Even with his comment, Walker says he doesn't have any proof.
I haven't talked to any of the circulators, not at all. My assertion was if they do what they did in Ohio, which was they paid circulators along with activists, they'd be more than likely to get enough to get on the ballot.
Petitioners can only collect signatures from people who are Wisconsin residents and are eligible to vote.
All right, thanks very much, Pauline. Now, so far, supporters of the recall say they've collected roughly 300,000 signatures, and they need just a little more than 500,000 by January 14th to force a recall election.